you certainly had a great community down there at Emory University. I'm wondering about the term single Black mothers. I know that some people find that to be negative just in terms of calling themselves single Black mothers. But the way that you're presenting it now, I'm going to share with some of my friends who think of it in a different way. You're actually talking about it as a voting block, as something of power. How would you share with others that this term single Black mothers is nothing to frown upon, perhaps nothing to turn your nose up at?
I love that. Listen, the entry point into Black single motherhood is varied. People's spouses and partners pass away. Black women actually choose to have children, and they actually make that choice and have the right to make that choice with or without a partner, right? Sometimes relationships don't work out. So I think it's really important as we think about the connotation of the phrase Black single mother is that we recognize that there are many entry points into this lived experience, right? And regardless of what the feelings may be and the politicizing of it may be, is that Black single mothers made a choice and they're living that choice out. And so we have a role and responsibility as community, as leaders, as politicians to understand that this particular group of women who have made a choice to live this life out, not only for their children, but for themselves, right? To be able to support them and to look at it in a positive way. My story I often find is, I've gone through the gamut. I have been on social safety net. I have experienced home insecurity. And the reason that I am able to be on this stage and in this platform is because people saw the gifting in me, right? And they were to resource me, and they were willing to say that my story or my experience or however I got into this place of Black single motherhood is a moot point, right? That the commitment was to ensure that my thriving, which was directly tied to my daughter's thriving, was of importance to them. And so that is why this work matters. And this is why I do what we do, is exactly what you said about this narrative change. How do we really get out of this kind of old, antiquated, racist, misogynistic ideas around motherhood and really call a thing, that we are one of the most innovative members of this community. We know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. And that's what we've been doing. And that's what we'll continue to do.
That's right. Let's call a thing a thing. All right. Alisha Gordon, founder and executive director of the Current Project. Thank you so much for shedding light on that issue and really giving it a different spin. I'm sure that not only I learned a lot tonight. Good to see you.
Of course. Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You are watching Roland Martin Unfiltered on the Black Star Network. Stay with us. We're going to be back after a short break.